tell y'all what happened to me this morning? And while I'm doing some work, I got an email and it said that one of my videos got taken down on YouTube, right? It was a video that I had posted off TikTok, and it talked about different type of things from the Bible that are misconstrued or whatever the case may be. I posted it because it inspired me. And I'm one of these people, whatever inspires me, I post. So I got a strike on my channel. So I went, and not only did I appeal, I couldn't appeal it, but I could do something where I could respond to the person via YouTube. That's what I did. I also sent them an email. I'm waiting on a response. So if they don't respond in 30 days, they'll put it back up like what happened last time that this happened. That 30 days they didn't respond, they put it back up. So I'm not really worried about it too much. But I told the person, I'm a certified recovery, healing, and recovery coach. And I deal with spiritual, mental, psychological, emotional, blah, 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 blah. I used your video because it inspired me, and I'm hoping that the video inspires other people the way it inspired me spiritually when I was going through a dark time. So I'm waiting to see if they're going to respond back. And if they do, they probably more than likely will put it back up, which would be great. Like what happened with Michael J. White. I did something on health and wellness, and I used his video to basically prove what I was saying about health and wellness. And so I sent him an email. He sent it back saying, I am so sorry that your video was taken down. And I wasn't the one that did it. So they had to put it back up. And he even said he liked my video. So shout outs to Michael J. White. I appreciate that. So again, I could have been pissed because at first, the first instinct was to get mad. But I said, no, I'm not going to let the devil get me upset because this is just a stepping stone that I'm going to have to go through. I ain't trying to go back to the third dimension. I ain't got to go there. I ain't about to be mad. I ain't about to be upset. I'm just going to send a response back to the person as to why I used the video. And that's it on that. And I did. And hopefully they will put it back. But let me say this. I also got a message from somebody that I ain't talked to in forever from the sex cult. For those of y'all who don't know, I went after a sex cult. And I was harassed, bullied, stalked, doxxed, and God knows what else I went through. And these people got me fired and tried to destroy my life. And now the man is sitting in prison, life plus, 10 years in the state of Georgia. Georgia? He was overseas, basically bringing people over there, infecting them with God knows what disease he was infecting them with, manipulating, abusing, and doing all kinds of things that basically essentially is going to be in my book that I will be writing on. So she told me that I said, how did you find me? And she said, well, I found you because one of them posted a video of you exercising. I said, how in the world is it that these people always seem to find me, and why do they want to find me? Why are they so determined to find me considering they went through so much trouble to get rid of me? So you wanted to get rid of me, but yet you still want to find me. You still want to wonder what I'm doing, but yet and still I was every liar in the book. You talked about how I did not raise my child. You said because I said the word curvy about something that you thought I was being disrespectful to a child. But yet my child was being disrespected the whole entire time. You brought my son's father and my ex on your platforms to try to discredit me, and it backfired in your faces miserably. You called my family saying I was crazy and that I needed to be in a mental institution. You went and got me fired and called my landlord and tried to get me evicted because you claimed that I was on Section 8, which I was not. I paid $850 to $1,000 in rent every single month. It was to the point that you said that I did not raise my child, even though on my original Facebook page of 30 years of memories that I had to delete, not only from my Facebook, but also my Instagram. 30 years of memories that I had to delete because y'all kept harassing my channel. You kept trying to take my videos down. You tried to take everything down and tried to destroy my life to the point that I was going to be homeless. And yet and still, you didn't. You even wanted me to unalive myself because y'all harassed me for 10 hours straight. Telling me I hit somebody's car, which I did not do. That ain't even what happened. You sat here and you made lives about my life and my character tried to slander my name, defame my character, send pizzas to my house, sending police to my house constantly. Tried to lie to the parents and said I really was not trying to help them. Well, if it wasn't for me and somebody's parent sending information to the state of Georgia, he would not be in prison right now. Yeah, that's the part y'all didn't know. There were people and there were parents that were sending information to Georgia right before he got back from Nicaragua and Panama. Yeah, y'all didn't know that we knew where he was going. Yeah, I knew where that man was going before he even got there. We knew he was going to Atlanta, back to his home base. So what we did, we sent information to the state of Georgia, preparing them for what he was getting ready to do. That's why they got him. Shout outs to the young lady that finally got him for essay, and she finally had the courage to basically, tell them what happened, and they finally testified. My whole thing is, I'm trying to understand. In 2021, I left. And I told y'all in 2024 that 2022 that man was going to get locked up. In 2024 he was going to be sentenced. That's exactly what happened. So I guess because this man is now in prison, now you want to come over here like nothing's happened. Like y'all didn't try to destroy my life. Trying to act like everything's okay. But no, a whole audience, except a few people, believed me. And then believed what was being said about me. And yet a whole audience, including a bunch of people who I trusted, abandoned me. People who they thought I said things about you, which was a lie. Y'all were that easily manipulated, bamboozled, and led astray by a bunch of people that sat there and lied to you. And yet and still, here you are, the same ones that basically agreed with these people, that thought that what they did to me was okay. It was not okay. It wasn't. But guess what? It led me to doing life coaching. And here I am. It led me to a new state. Here I am. It led me to going on cruises and going to Vegas. Here I am. It led me to selling jewelry. Here I am. My child is 20, is about to be 30. And here he is. My parents are doing great. Our relationship is great. Okay? So you move things out the way that shouldn't have been there. You broke a lot of fears and a lot of insecurities that I had. And I thank you for that. So you didn't I'm not in any way embarrassed, nor do I feel bad about anything that I did, nor am I going to apologize for it, because I did what I did, said what I said, and I stand on it. I still do. But let me break it down to y'all. I don't want nothing to do with none of y'all. I don't want y'all in my life. I don't want you on my channels. I really want you to just stay away from me. Why? Because you made a choice that y'all wanted me gone. You had multiple channel holders and lied to these people about stuff that I didn't even do. You got what you wanted. Me gone. You got the one person that came into that sector and destroyed everything that man stood on. The one person y'all said was never going to take that man down. I did. The one woman that man will never speak on. The one man that every time y'all tried to go over there trying to get him to come for me, he never would. I wonder why that was. He wasn't scared of nobody else in that sector except me. Because I wasn't everybody. Why? Because I was a child of God and God sent me there. So at the end of the day, y'all did what you did, and I forgive you for it. Not for you, but for me. And now I'm moving on.